You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. 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 Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Seahawks, leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Seahawks and the Commanders next on Madden Football.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day. They'll start out here with the option left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. On play action, they'll throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And we knew that this offense was going to try.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. He was creeping up toward 200 yards, thought he was going to get there, didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
On second down, right back to Hunt. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
So this game, Charles, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. This is one.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 68 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kareem Hunt, his 104th career touchdown. One shot on the all-time. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And we all know how talented this guy is. Just calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this throw will be intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
2nd and 7.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. They'll look to throw here. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Going deep for Hopkins. It got his man complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. And they'll give to Hunt here on the option.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 8-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So a quarterback scramble certainly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Odell Beckham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This is Hunt on the draw play. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd and 2. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they take it over, we step aside.
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
They'll set up to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Going deep for Hopkins.
Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the delay, here's Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Sliding out of the pocket. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there.
They go play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Now they work this well upfield across the 45. They run the option here on first and 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Brandon, you and I have called a lot of college football in our day, but
they'll start on the ground here on first down. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On third and short, they'll try option left. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 72 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They run again with Hunt.
We get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking... They'll start this drive out on the ground.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
On the counter, Hunt. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Hunt will try going up the middle. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
The 6 DBs on the field for Washington on third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They run for it with Hunt. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. The left side completion to Jones.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understand.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like a Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king.
Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana.
Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it.
It's week 9 of the National Football League, and we've got the Seahawks leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this
Now a play fake here on first down. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. They'll run with Hunt. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt.
And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And some room to roam now. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kareem Hunt, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks go coasting.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Going deep for Hopkins.
It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Touchdown! Julio Jones from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Touchdown.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan passed the halfway point. He's going to keep this again. And bulldozing his way through. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground. And here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
Back to throw now on first down. Going deep for Hopkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They run right side with Hunt. Seventh play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. They'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Julio Jones. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me.
Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Another milestone falling on that last throw in what has been an MVP-type season so far, as he has now gone over 4,000 yards passing already on the year.
And it's been a whole lot of fun to watch as he's put together this type of a season. And to me, you have to figure, with so many games remaining, I think he'll breeze past 5,000 yards. Could he challenge the all-time record? Maybe even bump it up closer to 6,000 yards? I can't wait to watch. And the way he's playing,
trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. Touchdown. Julio Jones. 32 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone, I think we're talking. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. A carry here for Hunt. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 122 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. DeAndre Hopkins. 33 yards. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown.
Okay, ready?
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. They'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you...
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Here's Hunt. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum.
So the victory here for Seattle. And really...
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick of my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm balling like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Ooh, ooh. Then the juke move, Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really have a big week. In here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. They'll run. This is Hunt. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lowered in the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them back.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Second and 15. He completes it to Beckham. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from... They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now it's Hunt. And some space here. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll go option to the short side. Trotty! And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with...
On the delay, here's Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 8 yards to go on second down. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and play. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standards.
On second down, right back to Hunt. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hunt will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. And they'll begin by running the option. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Looking to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's the option. Running right. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either. But, boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense. Guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Travis Kelsey, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They run again with Hunt. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they're having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. On the counter, Hunt, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number 920 almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. But now we watch everything with great anticipation, because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's second and 8. Caught by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. They'll set up a throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Oh, no, he lost the football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes us up to the 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. 8-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. They'll look to throw here. This complete to Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. Oh, we made a big deal about catch number 1,000, as we should. Now he's at 1,001, so he's building towards 2,000, Charles.
I like your optimism, and I love your math. Let's go ahead and get the next 1,000, and he started on it already.
They'll look to throw now on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is... They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You got to have the football back for your offense.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game, possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Quick slant complete to OBJ. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. A give right side now to Hunt. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's got some space here. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 1st and 10.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Hunt will try going up the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. You have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board, both offense.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, no, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now this throw caught left side. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kareem Hunt. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So that was it. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no touchdown, Julio Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Another impressive drive. 2 touchdowns. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's a toss right side for Hunt. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now a play fake here on first down. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A carry here for Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Trucks over it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kareem Hunt with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 6. He'll decide to keep this once more. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run with Hunt. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Odell Beckham, 61 yards. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
They run right side with Hunt. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feel pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And I feel like my man, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a...
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
That's not first down and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Jones has it over the middle. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's got a man, complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start with the option. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. They'll run again with Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going deep for Hopkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 71 yards on the ground for him so far.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kareem Hunt, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. When you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one